Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video I will be going through my team preview for round 5. Probably going to be a quicker video, like a 10 or so minute video, as we do go through some scenarios, but I'm just going to sort of play them out and how they sort of show how they work out and why I've gone with the scenario that I have. I thought I'd just lost my frames for a second, but we're back at 60 frames per second, so that's good. So yeah, before we get into this video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's get into the video. So as you can see here, we have it up here. Philippi starting in the keepers place again. McDermott there just because McDermott can always be used as a potential loop, especially if we almost get the game called off with the before the game starts. If McDermott is there on the loop, because a lot of people will be using either Philippi or even Quinton de Kock there as well. I've seen there as a lot of people are basically trying to get Inglis in, as you can see with my side at the moment. You can see the trades at the moment. Sanger, Mir and Sanger were always going to be the trades that I use trading out, and at the moment I have Inglis, Stoinis and Wazim coming in. I do like Wazim at the moment, and he was some guy that I've sort of, if you actually look at, that'll be another way I show you the other scenario, is on my Excel spreadsheet. It currently has the trades that I had prior to undoing them for this set of YouTube videos. So you have that as well. My frames keep dropping below 60, so hopefully it gets through the 10 minutes. But yes, so Philippi there at the wicketkeeper spot, Ben McDermott on the bench. Ben McDermott is emergency, just in case Philippi doesn't play it. If there is that washout there that Brisbane doesn't look too good. If we look at Brisbane weather here, you'll see this is the this is currently the 31st, and this is on the 1st, which is on the Monday for the day of the game. If we look here, they play on the Monday the 1st at 7:15. If we look at the weather at 7, 25% chance of rain. If we go to the Bureau of the BOM website, you can see here 25% chance of rain, 100% chance of rain. So it is not looking good for Brisbane. So we go back here and I get rid of that as well. So that's why I have McDermott looped. I need someone for Philippi, and I also need someone for Walter. If Walter looks like he's not going to play, I will put Fraser McGurk in there as well, just in case. I reckon Fraser McGurk is a better chance over the likes of a... well, if I put Fraser McGurk in over Walter, then I can always... oh, can I do that actually? I might not be able to do that. I may have to... Oh, you know what I can do? You know what the best option is? If I actually flip... so say Walter's game gets washed. I can do this, do that quickly, and put Kane Richardson on field. And then that looks off, right? That looks off. But then if... I'm not going to be able to do it just because of the lockout, actually, now thinking about it. So I'm going to have to make a choice between Fraser McGurk and also Kane Richardson. And I think I'd just go Kane Richardson actually over... Fraser McGurk over Kane Richardson itself. But if I actually put... if I put it like that, it still doesn't work, as it will be locked out the day before the Melbourne Renegades play. So thinking about it now, so I'm probably just going to do this. And if Walter doesn't play, if it doesn't look good, then I will just put Fraser McGurk in there over Walter. So that is the current plan with that weather watch there, as that doesn't look good for the Brisbane weather. Glenn Maxwell, VC at the moment. Inglis is taking the captaincy at the moment, but there is also the chance that if Hales fails, then Fraser McGurk comes on here. Then also Walter will need to be changed, and that can be just done through the change that we did, and then just pray that Stoinis actually plays, else I am down and out 4 players. Which will suck, but that can happen with a rain out, and I think a lot of people would also be down on players here, as hopefully my frames per second go back to 60. There we go. So yeah, so there is a chance that I do cop a donut this week, but hopefully not. Hopefully, well, if you actually think about it, I won't be copying a donut, hopefully, if you think about it, because I can just do Fraser McGurk on for Walter, and then McDermott just needs to play there, and I can have that there, and I will potentially, if Hales does score a 0, copying a donut, but hopefully not. Hopefully the weather does get better in the next day, that turns to the better. So we talked about Inglis, Maxwell, yeah. Hales we talked about as well, sort of just there. He's just there for cash gen reasons. If he goes off and gets past 20 again, he should hit his break even, he'll make some cash again. And if he can get to 130k before I trade him out, if you look here at this, he is going to probably be the guy that I trade out, or it'll probably be actually Green, to be honest with you. Hold Hales through the bye, as well as hold Hales and Maxwell through the bye. So you will see, in this team, you will see Stoinis as well as Wasim go out of the side as well. So it'll be Hales, Wasim, probably Green as well to make some cash, and then also probably Sutherland as well, we talked about there. So that gives me the cash available to be able to get a 1 strikers player, which will be a bowler, probably Agar around. What is Agar around at the moment? Let's just check. Wes is at 112, so that is perfect. That is 50k. That is basically what I suspect. You got Wasim at 125, so he's going to go up above probably 112 as well. So you got a lot of guys there that should be able to gap that as well. As I want to get Berendorf in, which will be tough unless Will Sutherland and Chris Green can make some cash there. As just looking at the 4 trade outs, I currently have them at around about, 210 plus 155 is roughly 365, plus Sutherland is around 530, plus the 11k in the bank is around about 550k or so, I reckon. And there is a chance for some cash gen, but there is a lot of chance of cash loss with Will Sutherland 73, Stoinis as well, and Wasim and Chris Green. So 550k to get Wes Agar, as well as probably Berendorf tie, which is around 350, 460. So it's going to be tight with those guys. Is Berendorf around about? Berendorf, is he around 202? So yeah, it is going to be tight around getting those guys in. So I do sort of need either some cash gen or some cash loss out of Wes Agar, as he is priced at. Oh yeah, you will see some cash loss out of Wes Agar. There is potential here, just looking at it here, that he loses 16k, and hopefully he can turn it up for the double at least. But yeah, no, so I'm looking at that, and hopefully he'll be around that 95 or so range, as him at 95 will allow me to hopefully get someone around that 110k from the Scorchers or something like that, which could be Ash Nagar himself. So I could look at Ash Nagar, Ty, Berendorf, and Wes Agar for my side next week. As you also look at it, Chris Green will be gone, Wasim will be gone, Sutherland will be gone, and Stoinis will be gone. So that's like a whole bunch of bowlers will be gone and can just be replaced with straight up bowlers from the Scorchers and also the Strikers, which will enable me to hold the probably 5 of the most valuable assets in short: Maxwell, Sams, Walter, and Overton. Sutherland, we talked about. We haven't talked about him, but Overton's going to make a bunch of cash, be on the double next week, and then probably going to try and hold him throughout their singles, as he's just way too valuable. Haven't heard. I'm pretty sure he's available for the whole tournament. He's not leaving, so that should be fine. Sutherland, 177. This is his last week. Hopefully, he can put up like a 90 or 100. As if he can put up a 90 or 100 and gain 5 or so k, that could be crucial towards the players and gaining some cash here, because I do need to gain some cash out of Sutherland, Wasim, Green, and Stoinis. Could also look at holding one of like Wasim or something like that during the bye, but probably not, as I think Fraser McGurk, he's going to be more expensive. Could hold Stoinis as well and just use Richardson or something like that, or Fraser McGurk as a trade out if I needed the cash to get that next jump. As I may need 20k, but that is something to worry about when that comes, as Stoinis could easily pull out a 100 score or something like that, a 110 score and make 20k or something like that, which is but he could also lose 20k. He can lose only, I think, about 17k, but yeah, so there's that. Chris Green hopefully will make cash, but he does have a 64 break even, which will be tough for him unless he bats 7 and gets it. If he can get a quick fire 20, and that will get him up to like a 45, and then hopefully takes a wicket with the ball and then has the economy rate bonus. That would be huge. Wazeem, hopefully he does well with the ball tonight against Adelaide, as I've only got Matt Shaw and Overton, so hopefully he can rip through like Darcy Short and stuff like that and limit Darcy Short's cash gen. And then Cooper Connolly is used to banker on Marcus Stoinis. And hopefully Marcus Stoinis has a good game, else there is a potential for a donut if Stoinis and Hales don't have a good game and Walter gets a rain out, then I'm pretty sure I'm close to a donut score there, which wouldn't be the best, but that is the risk you run at this point with running 2 guys on the bye, as well as McDermott not having the best year and can't really be used out there in the end. But that pretty much is the video there. 10 minutes, not the longest, but not the shortest. And I went through sort of why I went with the guys there. There weren't too many guys for the stars that I wanted, so I didn't want to go loading up on them. So only 3 guys on the double, and starting to make my way to get those 4 guys on the double for the Scorchers, which will 4, potentially even 5 guys for the Scorchers on the double, as I don't want to load up too heavily on the guys for the. We're just looking at here using a trade boost and getting I don't want to get a Brisbane Heat guy in there, but I kind of might need to get a Brisbane Heat guy in there anyway next round just to get to the 3 and 3. But then again, I'll have 5 here and 5 here and potentially 1 and 2 or something like that. So I'll still have 10 guys. It's just a matter of do I want 5 Scorchers for their 2 doubles, or do I want to spread it out more evenly and have the Heat and the Hurricanes have guys on the double to have 10 guys through that way. Like, as in I'm saying 5 Scorchers players, 2 Heat, 3 Hurricanes, or 2 or 3 Hurricanes or whatever. Or do I want 4, 3 and 3 is basically what I'm pondering at the moment for the trade boost in round 6, but that will come in round 6 when we get to that in a couple of days. So that is the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.